French detective Van der Valk in about 5 minutes. First to ITN studios in London and Trevor McDonald.
From ITN's headquarters, this is the 8 o'clock Gulf News Report with Trevor McDonald.
Good evening. American B-52 bombers based in Britain are joining a massive bombardment of Iraqi frontline forces in Kuwait. It's part of a new strategy to switch attacks away from the Republican Guard to troops nearer the Saudi border. Today, French military sources said 30% of the Republican Guard has been destroyed.
French fighters, which have joined the furious Allied air assault on the Republican Guard, have brought back photographs of their missions. They show black plumes of smoke from exploding bombs dropped among the network of defences. Based on this kind of evidence, the French have offered an answer to the key question of the war: how much damage has been done to the Guard? The British refused to join in that speculation, producing more film illustrating the accuracy of Air Force strikes against targets like bridges. They stress the aim of such attacks is links, not people.
We are not about wiping out armies. Our argument, much as we've referred to before, is essentially with the government of Iraq.
So, some dispute about the aims and indeed the success of the Allied campaign against the Republican Guard. This is more than just an academic debating point, because the success of that campaign is perhaps the key element in deciding when the land war begins.
Baghdad radio said this evening that Iraq is formally cutting its diplomatic links with the United States, Britain and the other allies. And Iraq's ambassador to France says Iraqi troops will proudly die for their country.
In and surrendering, there is no such a word in the Iraqi dictionary. This, I hope that they understand in dealing with Iraq.
In Baghdad, a bridge in the city centre has been destroyed. ITN producer Angela Fryer was taken to the scene by Iraqi officials. ITN's report from Baghdad are subject to Iraqi censorship.
In the early hours of this morning, the sound of missile attacks and heavy bombing rocked Baghdad. Shockwaves from the explosions could clearly be felt from our hotel, less than 1 mile away from the impact. By daybreak, the target was obvious. The Al Jumeirah Bridge, one of the main commuter links between East and West Baghdad, had been hit by 2 missiles. A senior government official said that by destroying the bridge, the Allies were trying to demonstrate their capacity to paralyze the Iraqi capital. Just over the River Tigris, 2 other missiles had fallen short of their target, hitting a government building and 2 cinemas. At the market nearby, local shopkeepers told us that over 200 premises had been damaged or destroyed. The number of civilian casualties was unknown.
2 British armoured brigades, the 4th and the 7th, joined up in the Saudi desert today in preparation for the possible land battle.
Nothing like this have we seen before. Both British armoured brigades together in the first and maybe only divisional exercise before the ground war. Details of the forced entry into Iraqi positions, when and where and how it will be done, are of course a closely held secret. Here, command vehicles from one battle group, and alongside them, Challenger tanks on transporters from another. In battle, getting the right armor to the right places at the right time is a matter of life and death. And to do it this way depends on having mastery of the skies.
The fact that they cannot attack us from the air means that we can tighten right up, which makes our administration much easier and our command and control.
That's the news so far this evening. We'll have all the latest developments in the Gulf on tonight's News at 10. Join us then.
Following the ITN and Granada news at 10:55 tonight, Tom Hanks stars in the feature film Bachelor Party. Now an investigation in Amsterdam for Van der Valk.